Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. We've got some spicy rumors swirling around the NFL, and they could have some serious consequences for the 49ers and the NFC West as a whole. The buzz is about a potential blockbuster trade involving none other than Quentin Nelson, the Colts, interior bulldozer, and the San Francisco 49ers. And let me tell you, if this deal goes down, it could be a game changer for everyone involved. So, sit tight, because this story is unfolding fast, and it's one you really don't want to miss. The initial whispers come from Diana Rossini, a highly respected NFL insider, who suggests that the Indianapolis Colts, currently sitting at an 8-7 record with a negative cap of around $2 million, are seriously contemplating trading Quentin Nelson, one of the best guards in the league, in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft and a reserve guard from the 49ers. Now, why would the Colts do that? Well, it's mainly because of cap relief. Nelson's contract is hefty, and with their current financial squeeze, they're looking to free up about $20 million to help extend the contract of their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, and to address some issues on their defensive line, which has been hit hard by injuries, losing 2 starters. This kind of move isn't without precedent. Remember the Zach Martin trade back in 2025? That move added about 10% more pocket time for the Dallas Cowboys, giving Dak Prescott more time to work and a more reliable offensive line to lean on. If the Colts pull off this trade after Week 17, it could very well shift the balance of power in the NFC West. It's a bold move, and it's clearly motivated by the need to rebuild their offensive line and bolster their defense, especially considering their secondary has been very leaky, giving up around 220 passing yards per game, which ranks them 18th overall. Now, let's talk about Nelson himself, because this guy is a true force of nature in the trenches. He's been a staple on the Colts line since he entered the league, making 6 Pro Bowls so far and maintaining a career PFF grade above 89. That's elite, folks. Last year, he posted a career-high run-blocking grade of 86 and has been virtually injury-free, which is rare for an interior lineman. His 2025 season saw him earning an overall PFF grade of 83, ranking him 4th among guards in the league, with a pass-blocking rating of 69.7, still solid, and a run-blocking rating of 85.0, which is top-tier. Nelson's ability to collapse the middle and create running lanes is legendary. His quickness, combined with his strength, allows him to dominate against bull rushes, and he's known for his consistency, often playing over 99% of the snaps. In fact, comparing him to other top guards like Joe Thuney, Nelson's performance is right up there with the best in the league. His run grade of 86 over the years is something that transforms run-heavy offenses, boosting rushing efficiency by about 12%, which is a huge advantage for any team trying to establish a balanced attack. And when you look at his career stats, 5 sacks allowed over nearly 4-0 snaps, no missed games due to injury. It's clear that Nelson is an anchor, a true tank in the middle of the line. Now shifting focus to the 49ers, if they manage to land Nelson, it would be nothing short of transformative. San Francisco's offensive line has been battling injuries and inconsistency, especially with Trent Williams anchoring one side, but facing some issues on the interior. The recent knee injury to Pearsall and Kittle's ankle problem that kept him out of practice have raised some concerns, but adding Nelson would instantly upgrade the line's overall quality and stability. Imagine having him in the mix, dominating the interior, creating those autoestradas for Christian McCaffrey and the running game, and giving Brock Purdy even more time to operate from the pocket. With Nelson blocking, the 49ers' rushing attack could see a significant boost, jumping from their current top 25 ranking to a top 10 or even better, potentially increasing their rushing yards per game by around 18%. This move, if it happens, would also help mitigate some of the vulnerabilities the team has faced after losing Pearsall to injury and Kittle's ankle issues. Nelson's presence would serve as an insurance policy, allowing the 49ers to maintain their offensive rhythm and keep defenses honest. Plus, with Nelson's ability to elevate the run game and his reputation for clutch performance, it's easy to see how he could become a key piece in San Francisco's Super Bowl ambitions. His impact on the offense would be comparable to what Chris Lindstrom brought to the Falcons, around a 10% increase in win rate, by boosting the run game and protecting the quarterback better. And let's not forget the bigger picture here. The 49ers are already a strong contender at 11-4, battling for the top seed in the NFC, but adding Nelson could push them even further. His presence would elevate their offensive line to a top 10 unit in the league, and that's no small feat. The team's offense currently ranks 9th in yards per game, but with Nelson, they could leap into the top 3, especially in terms of rushing efficiency. Their ability to sustain long drives and keep defenses on the field would improve dramatically. And that's exactly the sort of edge you need when competing in the playoffs, especially against top-tier defenses. Now, if we look at the bigger picture, the trade rumors also tie into the 49ers' Super Bowl aspirations. Nelson's addition could be the piece that elevates San Francisco from a good team to a true powerhouse. Remember the Chiefs in 2023? Their offensive line was a big reason why they dominated trenches and won the Super Bowl. Nelson, with his elite run blocking and pass protection, could be a similar X-factor for the 49ers, especially in high-stakes games. His presence on the field could increase their chances of winning by about 15% in projected win probabilities, according to some data-driven models. That's the kind of boost that could make all the difference when it comes down to crunch time in February. Of course, the trade would have to be carefully negotiated, considering Nelson's current contract and the Colts' cap situation. But with about $20 million in cap space available, the 49ers could comfortably absorb his salary, especially if they part ways with some of their other assets or restructure contracts. It's a win-win scenario. The Colts get significant cap relief and a future first-round pick, while the 49ers add a game-changing interior lineman who can anchor their offensive line for years to come. So, what does this all mean for the NFC West? Well, if the 49ers secure Nelson, it's not just about improving one team, it's about reshaping the division. The Seahawks and Rams will have to contend with a more dominant San Francisco front line, making life even more difficult for opposing defenses. It's a strategic move that signals the 49ers' serious intent to not only contend, but to dominate and establish a dynasty. Their offensive line, which has been a bit of a work in progress, would suddenly become one of the league's best, giving Brock Purdy more time and space to operate, and creating even more opportunities for Christian McCaffrey and the rest of the offense to shine. Looking ahead, this potential trade could also influence the 2024 NFL Draft and beyond. The 49ers might prioritize offensive line depth in the upcoming draft, knowing they have a core like Nelson in the fold. It's about building a team that can sustain success over multiple seasons, and adding a player of Nelson's caliber would be a clear statement of intent. The NFC West, already one of the most competitive divisions, would see the 49ers solidify their place at the top, making them even more formidable in the postseason. And finally, if Nelson does land in San Francisco, it's going to send shockwaves through the league. Opposing teams will have to game plan even more carefully against that dominant interior, and defenses will need to find new ways to pressure Purdy, knowing that his protection just got a lot better. This could be the move that propels the 49ers into the Super Bowl conversation as the odds dramatically shift in their favor. It's a bold, aggressive move, but that's exactly what championship teams do. They go all in when the window is open. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So 49ers fans, this story is far from over. Whether Nelson ends up in San Francisco or not, it's clear that the team is always looking to improve, always aiming for that next level. And with the playoffs approaching, every move counts. The NFC West is heating up, and this potential trade could be the spark that pushes the 49ers over the edge into Super Bowl glory. Keep your eyes peeled, stay hyped, and let's see how it all unfolds. The best is yet to come. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.